Little Fox.
The Story of Dr. Dolittle. Chapter 16. The Rat's Warning.
It is not easy to pull a boat across the ocean. After a few hours, the birds got tired. Up ahead was a small island.
We must rest for a while,
they said to the doctor. So they pulled the boat to the island. The island was very beautiful. There were many high mountains and colorful flowers.
What a lovely place!
Dr. Dolittle said as he admired the view.
Woof, woof, woof.
Jip started to bark loudly. Dr. Dolittle turned around to see why. A lot of rats were coming off the boat. Jip was running around them.
Chasing rats is my favorite game.
He barked.
Stop it, Jip!
The doctor called out. The rats were afraid of the big dog. One big black rat carefully crawled over to the doctor. He was scared that Jip might chase him.
Excuse me, Doctor.
The rat said in a soft voice.
Dr. Dolittle, someone wants to speak with you.
A bird called out.
Oh, hello! What's going on?
The kind doctor asked. The rat wiped his mouth and whiskers.
All ships have rats,
he said.
and rats never stay on sinking ships.
The rat kept one eye on Jip.
Yes, Jip! Stop chasing those rats!
Dr. Dolittle shouted.
And rats are always right.
The rat wiped his mouth again.
Oh, do hurry up! What is it you want to say?
Dab-Dab snapped.
Your boat is sinking.
The rat spoke quickly.
How do you know?
Asked the doctor.
Rats have a special sense.
The rat said, waving his tail.
Don't get on your boat. It will sink.
Dr. Dolittle went to look for water.
Do you believe that rat?
Asked Dab-Dab.
Yes! Why would he lie?
The doctor replied.
Because all rats lie.
The duck said with a frown. But Dr. Dolittle believed the rat. He and the animals would have to stay on the island now, so he went to look for food and water.
Just look, Dab-Dab!
Dr. Dolittle pointed to a beautiful lake. Dr. Dolittle and the animals had plenty to drink and eat.
Look, bananas.
Gub-Gub shoved one in his mouth.
I love green grass.
The Push-Me-Pull-You said happily.
I noticed,
The duck said.
that only one of you eats.
Yes, one eats while the other talks.
Smiled the Push-Me-Pull-You. A little later, they all lay down to rest.
What are we going to do about the boat?
Jip asked.
I don't know.
Dr. Dolittle replied.
If the rats are right, then we won't be able to continue.
The dog worried. At that moment, two birds flew toward them.
Dr. Dolittle! Dr. Dolittle!
Cried one.
What is it?
The doctor asked.
Pirates on the island!
Gasped the other bird. The Barbary pirates were on the island,
Don't worry. Come with us. We'll help you escape.
said one bird.
But how?
Asked Dr. Dolittle.
You must take the pirate ship. It's very big and fast.
There was no one on the ship,
Hurry, hurry.
whispered the birds. Dr. Dolittle quickly got on the ship. The animals followed quietly. But then Gub-Gub dropped some of his bananas into the water. Splash!
Stop! Stop right there!
Yelled the Barbary pirates as they ran out from the trees.
The Story of Dr. Dolittle. Chapter 17. The Barbary Dragon.
The Barbary pirates ran toward their ship.
Hurry! Everyone help me!
Dr. Dolittle shouted.
What is that man saying?
One pirate asked.
He seems to be speaking a strange language.
Answered the captain.
It's moving! It's moving!
Gub-Gub jumped up and down. But the pirates were fast runners. They got onto Dr. Dolittle's boat.
Aha! You think you can escape from me?
Laughed the captain.
We will take your boat.
Oh, but,
Gub-Gub was about to tell them the boat was no good.
See? Those rats were lying!
Shouted Dab-Dab.
That boat is not sinking.
Sure enough, Dr. Dolittle's boat began chasing the pirate ship. Dr. Dolittle could hear the pirates' laughter. Dr. Dolittle had never been on a pirate ship before. He did the best he could. The animals tried to help him, but the pirates were catching up. The captain of the pirates shouted at them.
You are fast, but I am faster. I am the great Ben Ali. I am the Barbary dragon.
Then he laughed an ugly laugh.
Dr. Dolittle, they're getting close!
Cried Dab-Dab. The pirates started to sing a terrible song.
A pig we'll have tonight. A big fat pig cooked right. With carrots and stew, bread and butter too. We'll eat till morning light.
Poor Gub-Gub was so scared he burst into tears.
That boat is not sinking! The rats lied!
Dab-Dab shouted angrily. The pirates saw Dab-Dab jumping up and down. They started to sing a new song.
Ducks are yummy too. We'll put them in our stew. His head and feet will be a treat. Yummy duck for me and you.
Poor Dab-Dab was so scared that he fainted. Ben Ali, the Barbary dragon, sailed the boat right next to their ship.
I say we fight them. Come on!
Growled Jip.
But they have swords. We have nothing.
Dr. Dolittle said.
I have horns sharper than swords.
Said the usually quiet Push-Me-Pull-You. He was sharpening all his horns. All of a sudden, the pirates felt their boat move.
What was that?
Shouted Ben Ali. He stared at his feet.
This boat is sinking.
He yelled. The boat sank lower and lower.
That's impossible.
One pirate cried out.
I didn't see the rats leave the boat.
Jip jumped up and down with joy.
That's because they left hours ago.
He laughed. But of course, the pirates only heard a dog barking loudly. Ben Ali and the other pirates started to panic. No one was singing now.
Ha ha! Come and catch me if you can!
Teased Gub-Gub. Dab-Dab stuck his tongue out at them. The pirates climbed onto the sails. The boat sank deeper and deeper. They grabbed onto the sails. Some held onto the ropes. But it was no use. The boat disappeared into the water. The pirates splashed around in the water.
The story of Dr. Dolittle. Chapter 18. The Barbary Farmer.
The Barbary pirates did not seem so scary anymore. Some of them started to swim back to the island. Others tried to get on their ship. But of course, the animals would not let them. Then things got worse. Dr. Dolittle could see sharks swimming toward the pirates. The pirates saw them too.
Sharks! Sharks!
They screamed. Ben Ali, the Barbary dragon, looked more like the Barbary frog. The sharks quickly made a circle around the pirates. One great shark swam over to Dr. Dolittle.
Are you Dr. Dolittle?
The shark asked.
Yes?
The doctor replied.
Oh, I am so pleased to meet you.
The shark said, blushing. The pirates watched the doctor.
What is he doing?
panted one pirate.
It looks like he's talking to the shark.
Answered another.
That's impossible.
The first pirate gasped.
These men are bad, especially Ben Ali.
Said the shark.
If you want, we will eat them up for you.
Thank you, but that's okay.
Dr. Dolittle replied.
Could you bring Ben Ali over here, please?
The shark swam over to Ben Ali.
No, go away! Mommy!
Cried the Barbary dragon. The shark chased Ben Ali over to Dr. Dolittle. Dr. Dolittle leaned over the side and spoke to the pirate.
Ben Ali, you have been a very bad man.
Scolded the doctor.
But if you promise to do as I tell you, these sharks will not eat you.
Of course, the pirate did not want to become the shark's dinner.
Arr, what is it? I promise.
Begged the pirate captain. Dr. Dolittle pointed to the island.
You and your men must go to that island.
And do what? There's nothing to do there.
Complained Ben Ali.
You will become farmers.
The doctor told him.
Thunder and lightning! Never! I am a pirate!
Shouted Ben Ali.
Please, let me be a pirate.
He begged. But Dr. Dolittle said firmly.
No, you must promise to be a farmer and never leave the island. If you don't keep your promise,
He warned.
these sharks will eat you up.
Ben Ali, the Barbary dragon, had no choice.
Okay, I'll be a farmer.
He said. Dr. Dolittle called the shark.
Make sure the pirates never leave the island.
What are those strange sounds you're making?
Ben Ali asked. But before Dr. Dolittle could answer, the sharks took the pirates away. Dr. Dolittle and the animals watched them swim to the island.
That's the end of the Barbary dragon.
Chuckled Tutu.
At the beginning of the Barbary farmer.
Laughed Gub Gub.
He didn't seem too scary, did he?
Giggled the Push-Me-Pull-You. Dr. Dolittle set off again for their journey home.
Dab, I hope you learned your lesson.
The doctor said.
Yes, I did. From now on, I will believe what the rats say.
Dab replied. Dr. Dolittle was happy to hear that.